Vera Paul. Give a better hand to the Why did I start this business? That is where I went back to. Why did I start in Forever? I wanted to grow, I wanted to have money, I wanted to have that financial freedom. Of course, work sounds good. When someone tells you she's a nurse, she's a lecturer, I know it sounds good, but the bank account doesn't reflect the same. So I wanted money. I wanted to have that freedom of having money and all that. So the only way of me growing and having the 6-figure income is me growing in the marketing plan. So that one motivated me to
Yeah. So go back to your why. If you're feeling stuck or you want to go to the next level, go back to your why. Ask yourself, why did I start this business? Then you go for it. So take us through your day to day. Because I said you have a lot that you do as well. How is your day like? How do you balance your activities between our Forever, home, work, and everything?
So daily I have my non-negotiables. So I'll say on what happened yesterday. It's the recent. I was at work yesterday, but I still did my Forever. So how was my day yesterday? I teach, so I had a class the whole day. So I was reaching home at around 6, going to 7 there. I've not done Forever, but during the day, because currently I have someone who is day 5 yesterday of C9. So when I'm at work at around 11, I have a break. I'll call them during that time, because 11 to 11:30 I don't have a class. So I'll call them, catch up, how is your day, 6 or whatever, the meals we share with that, I'll follow up on that. Then maybe lunch hour also, I can do a few calls. Maybe there's someone who say, maybe they wanted aloe vera, or maybe call me tomorrow, or maybe I'm busy now, we can talk tomorrow. You see such clients, like you have in your diary, they say, call me this day. So during that 1 hour, I'll go with my diary and do what I was to do, because maybe a client requested me, call me on this day and all that. So that 1 hour of lunch hour, I'll do those specific follow-ups. I've not touched the people who I've not talked to during this day. So yesterday when I'm at home at around 7, I sit down with my group. So of course you have to plan ahead. For example, I always write in the evening, like tomorrow, I'll do follow-ups of maybe the C9 clients, maybe Irina had a long time ago. So I know that tomorrow I'll do C9 follow-ups. So when I go home in the evening, I'll just check my book, the client book. I sit down with my C9 clients. I call the people who said, I'm looking for money, when I'm ready, I'll get back. Or I send messages to people. Just maybe a picture of someone who used C9, tell them it's still available, or maybe I can guide you to the next step and all that. My non-negotiable is every day I have to contact 20 people. I must. And these 20, 10 have to be prospects, 10 have to be customers. And I know before, a day before, that tomorrow I'm doing C9, or tomorrow I'm doing Active C. But the prospecting I know, because I also run ads, so I know I have a pipeline of so many people that I know 10 will come from this and 10 will come from that. So that one helps me to not waste time, because if you sit down and I want to do Forever, and I don't know who can I contact at this time, you end up wasting 1 hour because you don't know what to do. But if I plan it a day before, that I know tomorrow I'm contacting C9 or Active C or whoever the group is, I'm laser focused on that day because I know what I'm going to do. So it prevents me from wasting a lot of time. Yes.
Non-negotiable on activities. You have to decide what are you doing the day. And as you have time, I know you're very good with that, non-negotiables. The time she sent me a photo of her kwa stairs. Kwa job, lakini hana time. But she has to make that time. Kwa stairs, I didn't know kuna hizi stairs hapa kwetu. Kwa stairs ana make calls. Hata hana vya kuketi. Nasoma tu na kitabu yake. She's just making calls. So non-negotiable in terms of activities, of course, I agree. You have to decide. Of course, planning ahead as well. That's a very good tip as well. Plan ahead. Say tunaamka asubuhi unapigia nani, lunchtime unajua unapigia nani. But even coming here to the warehouse as well, we for full timers. You have to know what you're going to do to the warehouse. Say tunafika, you don't know who you are calling, you don't know who you are following up on. But then you're figuring out who to call. Sisi kuimesha. Tomorrow umefika lunchtime, so let me start again tomorrow. That tomorrow the same thing happens. So thank you for sharing that. Planning ahead as well. That has been having a negotiable in terms of goals. Now let's talk about your step supervisor now. You did both retail and also recruiting. I remember you did 4cc, if I'm not wrong, on retail. Then you had 6cc from your team. That means 2 new people. One of them did 4cc. That gave you 10cc. Let's talk about money first. Yeah? Because you have umesikia stories za pesa from leaders presentation. Tuone evidence kama iko kwa ground. Yes? Tell us, how much did you make that month in terms of bonuses and profits?
And the profit, I would say, because that's, okay, the way she has said, when you want to make a step, you decide first. Talk to God. I think we were even counting those series with God, you know. You tell God that I'm at 4 and you know what, so I pray about it and all that. But imagine, it really made it work, because now that month I sold like 4 C9s, and I recruited 2 people. Out of the 2 people, 1 did 4cc, so that one I already had 6, so I was only looking for, because the 4 C9s also gave me almost 2 and something, you know. Okay, I'll not lie to you guys. My step was not stressful.
That's
wasn't. Okay, people will tell you that, oh, you have to do this, you'll cry, you'll feel depressed. No, mine was very easy. Because I recruited and I got 6 and I sold, and it was very easy. Me, I finished very easily. But how did I finish easy? It's the activities I did before.
Yeah.
Whatever C9 I sold, there was no C9 that I talked to a new client in that month. Even the people I recruited, it was not like I talked to someone today and they are joining, you know. There are things I did previously and I was not seeing results, by the way, to new people. Sometimes you call even 50 people. They are not responding, they are not picking your calls. Orders are not coming, you know, but you're not supposed to like give up, because those things you're doing today, you'll not see results today, but they will come. My supervisor came with follow-ups of the activities I did previously. So mine was very smooth. So I'm praying for assistant manager. But
the money. Yeah, as she's saying, but actually her step, she finished her step like a few days before end month. Remember that day end month, then we even wrote asking, you know the hope, step your payment. I remember that day, because it was just, but as she said, it didn't just come. It was activities, because I know Vera is someone who is very, I know when you are running ads back to back, like for 2 months before that you were on ads all the time. As she was saying, her negotiable activity, she was on activity mode sana. So by the time the Feb was getting, she had a pipeline, she had people she was following up on. So let's get on the activity. And like what she has shared, at times you do something, you feel like inner results. What's the easiest thing to do as a human being? Give up, but that's not us. You don't give up. Cindy, yeah, call them. You're still up on your activities, I guess even more than you have before. From my side, how I look at it. Why are you doing that? What is motivating you, and why didn't you slow down after supervisor? What's your greatest motivation? Yeah.
So I'll still go back to my why. My why is the financial freedom. I want to have money. I want my children to. We go to supermarket, we pick whatever we want. You know, like we are not struggling or we are not under budget because money is not there. So that is the goal. Okay. So for me to reach there, what do I need to do? I need to build a business. So when I delayed to become a supervisor, it's because I was not recruiting much during those months. Okay. Because when I came in, she's not my immediate supervisor, but something else that new people should know. You don't have to have your upline, like the one holding your hand all the time. I would say I've grown, but my immediate upline has never supported me in this business. So I jumped to my upline. So she's the one who has been supporting me. And I didn't stop because, of course, sometimes if you're new, you're like, me, I knew this guy, and he's the one who introduced me, and he's not helping me. Now I don't do it, you know? So you're not supposed to do that. I still grew, even if my immediate upline wasn't, okay? So you grow, and you know that I need to do this and do that, and you do it. Okay?
Yes. So you want more. For you, it's financial freedom. You know that you get as you.
So from the time I became supervisor up to now, I'm still building. I think I've recruited 4 more people. Wow. I'm building a manager business because I also want to be assistant manager and a manager, and I don't want to struggle. I want to make another step, but I want to make it easily. So I have to I have a very wide base. So that's why I'm also still being recruited and I'm doing more activities.
Alright, so to ensure that is happening for you, what are your non-negotiable now? What is those things that you're saying as Vera I have to do every single month? What are your non-negotiables?
I do ads that has to be done weekly. I have to have an ad, so I alternate products and business. So that one has to be non-negotiable. I have to be running an ad every week, like all the month. I have to do that. I go for tabletops, which every weekend, or maybe I can say maybe one weekend I can rest, but the other one I have to go for a tabletop. So malls, I do different malls. So I go for tabletops. I meet new people and new numbers and interact with people. I also take advantage of people I meet. Like on Thursday, I was in a meeting with these professors at university. It was a university convention or something. I still picked contact, like I had 7 contacts from that function. So I'm just open to share with people and tell them about, of course, immediately you don't tell them about product and all that, but having their contacts, and out of the 7 contacts, 3 of them have already invited for a PM tomorrow in the evening. So just being open and sharing everywhere is something also I do a lot. And of course, my non-negotiable activities of daily.
Supervisor mean for you, like making to supervisor? What did it mean for you as a driver?
Confidence, I would say, because it gave me a confidence that this business can work and it can grow, you know. Because when you are AS, maybe you're like, this is for special people, I'm not talented, me I can't do things, you know. But when you level up, you're like, oh, then even me can do it. So it gave me a lot of confidence that I can also grow in this business, which I'm sure I'm going to grow. Manager is loading.
Tips from this amazing